Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. I always want to say it's Tuesday, but it would be a lie because today is Wednesday. I haven't felt like vlogging. I've been having difficulty sleeping again. And in part, that's because, well, and I can't remember if I've discussed this in the past or not, but the last time I was at the dentist, which was a little more than 3 months ago, and I was yakking at you about the xylitol. Well, I had also complained to the dentist about an anomaly that I had in my jaw, where for a day and a half, I couldn't close my jaw properly, and I had pain here that just sort of grew. I can't remember if I told you this or not. If I have, well, if you don't like it, you can just leave. So anyway, I mentioned this to the dentist. She says, well, you should see a specialist for that, but it's expensive. So I said, well, I've never had a problem before. I think it's just a weird thing, but she says, well, I'll make a referral for you. I waited 6 weeks, didn't have one iota of a problem. 6 weeks go by, I get a phone call from this place. They make an appointment for me. They send me this questionnaire, and I'll take off the front cover because it's got details. But this is the series, this is the questionnaire I was supposed to fill out before going. Well, long story short, I didn't have a problem. My appointment was about 2 months, maybe longer, 2.5 months after the fact of the problem that I did have. I called and canceled the appointment because I said to the receptionist that I thought that it was an abuse of her time, their time, my time, because I couldn't answer. I had no problems. And the last question is, what is it you expect us to do for you? I had no answer. So I canceled the appointment, which would have cost $400, just a little less. And a week goes by, and my jaw has been not painful, but I can't sleep because it goes like this whenever I lie down. And so I've bitten all the inside of my mouth, and it's been a small nightmare. On top of not being a good sleeper, that's the last thing I need. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I should go back to these people and spend the $400. I don't want a device in my mouth while I'm sleeping. Pain in the ass. So I made a whole little list of stuff that I have to talk to you about today, and I am praying. I want you all to send me healthy good wishes so that I do not have this, what do you call it? That I wrote it down, temporomandibular joint problems. Anyway, here are my jackets that I made. There's Claire's. Do you see the buttons? I just have to get it to her. They say, isn't the color cute? They say I can put a trim around all of it, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I think it looks just fine the way it is. And here is Liam's. Look at these buttons. This is made out of dishcloth yarn, cost me about $3.50 to make. The buttons were $3.50. And look at the buttons. How cute is that? They're cars. Liam is away at his grandparents' cottage, and I can't send it, so I'm hoping that it will fit by the time that he does finally get it. That's the problem when you're knitting or creating something for a little child who doubles in size overnight, practically. My sister and I went to the Sunfest, which is Latin music in our big park downtown, and food fair festival type thing where you can get ethnic foods. And we had pupusa and chimichanga and stuff. $6 for a little lemonade, and I bought this. It's good to have props when I'm talking to Vienna. What else? I am working on yet another sock out of the Noro, and I don't know. It's coming. Where's my list? I'm reading Jo Nesbø, The Red Breast. This is my second Jo Nesbø book. The first 6 chapters, which were, I don't know, maybe 15 pages long, each was like starting a brand new book, which when I'm sleeping and I'm ready for that kind of thing and can track all those characters, it's okay, but I'm confused. I'm really not enjoying it. I've only read this much, so I will give it a chance because I like the writing style. Okay, what else? Vienna's in a little place south of Thailand. They're on vacation and staying at some resort on a little island that's looks very exotic to me. Pat and I, out of respect for the recent loss of James Gandolfini, we are watching all of The Sopranos from the very first episode to the end. We've watched season 1 and half of season 2. And it's just telling me even more what a loss we have experienced in not having James Gandolfini around. I've been trying to catch up on videos that I haven't seen. My inbox is jam-packed full. Must be, I don't know, does it start dropping off when you have 100 videos in there? I'm sorry. I just have been cranky. And I did watch recently, just today actually, Stacy, Dreamer 72 Femme. And she was talking about going back and watching some videos that she had done earlier that she thought still were funny, and it made me think of the video that I think of mine. If I want to promote myself, I don't know why, but anyway, I think that the funniest one that I ever made was with Tammy Yo-Yo Max 12, and it's the pink headband boy. And it still makes me laugh. I also was watching a new person for me. This is a rom-com. She's in Edinburgh, and she was showing her haul of Ben & Jerry's ice creams. And I can't remember, in your comments for my longtime viewers, if you do remember, did I talk about my visit to Ben & Jerry's? In, I think it's Maine, or Vermont, Maine, I'm not sure, when I went through their factory and toured. I'll have to tell you about that. Anyway, I think that's it, that's all.